Warning, bitches, Beer420 contains uncensored adult comedy that may or certainly will offend those who do not think of the same wavelength as us. Side effects may include cottonmouth, dizziness, queasy tummy, ass kickery, loss of job, loss of life and limb, child born with the head of a bull, panic attacks, PTSD, gallstones, colon cancer, anal leakage, vaginal discharge in women, obvious mental issues, and has been outlawed in 8 states. We'll let you figure out which ones because that isn't our job. Beer420.
With Nav.
And Sideshow Shecky. Yee!
Shecky's not here, man. But the Plums are. Redwood's Johny. Sharice is in the house with Rob.
It's a Beer420 show. Crack a brew and roll your Joe. Not to know. It's the Beer420 in the mainstream. Down, it's time for the show, so get your blunts and ready to go. Lose the inhibition, listen and let your mind blow. Every thought brought here is a chance to grow. Tired of politicians telling you what you can't hear? What we offer is the truth uploaded straight to the ear. So you can catch us on the interweb with all of the nerds yelling fuck the industry and throwing double the birds. Ha! Listen, we on a mission, dissing the 99, pissing off the piggies that treat us like we was Columbine. The police state is a state of decay. We gon' keep broadcasting till they haul us away. So kick back, relax, and enjoy this here. Probably share a couple laughs and maybe even a tear. We the suicide saints screaming share the wealth. What's it called? Bam and Cat about to give them some help. Cause it's the Beer420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on the tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
It's the Beer420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on the tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
Bam, I am. Slam grams through bongs and Trans Am. I ain't got it, but I'll jack your mom's. A blood splat in my palm, and I'm jacking off. Laughing while I slap the pap stop and drink the froth. Make me gag like today's rap. Lil Wayne and Kanye should take a grave nap. Saints take the game back. Old school like 8 tracks. We young like 9, but enraged like cage rats. Despite that, we just screaming we needs monies, bitch. We tell you this and laugh about it, hoping that you get the hint. Taking chronic hits and lit up like a summer day. Rolling another spliff and drinking all the pain away. You tuned in right now, just sit the fuck down. Crack a beer, roll the dro, turn it up loud. Let's go, 420 on the clock. Blunts roll back, plenty stay blaze, never stop, cheer.
It's the Beer420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on the tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
It's the Beer420.
We crush the industry.
Crack a brew and roll.
We're puffing on the tree.
Not your normal radio.
We nothing more than freaks, bringing up the underground and pissing in the mainstream.
Oh, yes. You're here at Beer420 Web Radio. It's me, Nabs, a.k.a. Steven Ravenfeller, you know, cartoonist guy that loves music. I'm here with the Plums.
What's going
And
on?
Redwood's Johny.
Yeah.
And we got quite the crowd, man. Quite the crowd. So, show tonight at Nathan P's, and you guys rolled up here from Okie.
That's right. Yeah. We're from
You're
Bristol.
Okie.
3 hours for us. 3.5 for us. Yeah.
Wow, crazy, man. So, and you guys rolled up in the van. I was like, oh, man, they're old school. I was like, holy shit. It's a clown wagon. They keep coming out. They keep coming out of the van. I was like, whoa, all right. Yeah, so the ride was all right, though. It was probably entertaining being all packed in there. Do you have, like, talks of horror movies and weird things maybe happening while you're all packed in a vehicle like that?
We all drove all separate. So
I can't get by with these two. I have my own.
Oh, you
I'm
carpool over.
I'm the lead singer of the band.
Okay.
So I have my own car.
He's like, no.
He showed up in a limo.
Yeah,
limo.
It was a stretch limo. Okay.
His own driver.
We're going to talk about that.
I want everyone to know.
It wasn't just a stretch limo. It was
like a
jacked up one like
yeah.
a monster truck. It was a stretch limo with about a 4-foot clearance.
Yeah. 25 women in the back, too.
Yeah.
Guys, I rolled.
And isn't it
I'm good looking.
the hot tub, the trunk hot tub? That's
Oh, there it is.
the way to go. the trunk hot tub with the under running lights.
Yes.
I'm losing my mind if I actually got that shit.
Well, I T-rolled up here with you too.
Yeah, that's right.
He's in the bathroom doing something. We don't get a knock on the door.
He's in a bag full of white stuff.
Don't know what he's doing in there. Hopefully he's not stealing my old lady's makeup like happens usually when people go in the bathroom. My old lady's makeup and perfume disappears. Clown paint. I've had clown paint come up missing. What are they doing with clown paint? They're like, oh, this guy's a clown. You got some paint. There's paint right here. I'm going to go paint myself after I rob this clown paint. So nothing eventful happened, thankfully, on your trip up here. Then.
No.
The 20 minutes before we got here, a lot of shit. That's a story to tell. Feel free, anybody, to tell that fucking weird story.
I handed out ice scrapers. Don't talk to him. Yeah, there's a guy running around right now in Springfield. Well, what are we?
Nixon, Missouri.
Yeah, Nixon, Missouri. That is passing out ice scrapers with a kid that is not his. So, just FYI.
I think he stole the kid.
We're not 100% on this.
Wow, where's all this happening?
Dude, just half a mile out of here.
It's also 76 degrees, so we don't know what he's peddling besides ice scrapers. We're
Right.
going to get around to ask.
Like, it is 76 degrees, ice scrapers equals red flag.
Yeah.
The kid that's not his.
Yeah.
Now, how old is this kid? Was it a...
Yeah.
Funny thing about that is, as you can tell, everyone has a explicit vocabulary. Evidently, these guys are from a church.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that kid is scarred for life.
Yeah. Don't do drugs, don't do rock and roll, kids.
Yeah.
Bad for you.
We should have precedent today for that kid.
That's interesting.
Or we changed
So
his life.
that's not odd though. That's the only time you can get away with walking around the neighborhood with someone else's kid is if you're going to the same church. Yeah.
You should lead off with I'm from a church, though.
You're right.
Like he let off with like, who's playing the music? And then we were like, we are. And then he's like, that ain't my kid.
Yeah, out of nowhere. He immediately goes to that.
Yeah.
Hey, my kid, you want an ice scraper?
I'm giving it away for free. You want the kid?
There's ice coming tomorrow. We're getting the packets. Guys like giving out ice scrapers for the ice storm coming tomorrow.
That
End of the world.
worships that spaghetti monster.
Yeah. The party is
That's something that is really worth looking into on an intellectual level, since you bring up the spaghetti monster, which is an intellectual outtake on the God thing. Which is ironic because you ask any really religious person, you go, you believe in God, right? Yes. You believe in Jesus? Yeah, right. Easter Bunny? No. Santa? No. Well, their essences or spirits or whatever that you're referring to, the same as what you're trying to say over here. It makes no sense. But something to check into is the Church of Bob, which is snored and all that. Dude, it gave me chills when I dug into that shit. I was all like, oh my god, this guy's a fucking genius. He's done everything that the online churches do, where they give out, you can be a minister and all this shit, but you're a church of the agnostic, basically. Like, you're able to, all this science doctrine versus, the religious doctrine. It is hilarious, dude. And they word it all exactly like church, but it's all, science and fact and, information and, and they're like, we've got your God right here. Look, got it. I'm a minister of the Church of Bob. All hail. It's like they're mocking organized religion 150%.
Well, the guy's name that we just met, his name was fucking Bob, man.
Well, they could, and you know what?
That was there. We just met him.
Their whole theorem is based on this. Slack.
Yeah, ice scrapers is the thing.
It's a 70s term. Slack. Give me some slack, man. Well, their belief in the Church of Bob is that they are constantly trying to find other ways to squeeze our slack. And what is your slack? Me lounging on my couch with my hand in my pants and a beer, and they knock on my fucking door? They're interrupting my slack, right? So that's what their whole argument is that they are squeezing us of our slack and being able to just relax and be damn right. And I'm like, dude, this is fucking ingenious. I want my fucking slack back.
A bad opiate trip just gone wrong.
Bob sounds like
1994.
Fonzie to me. It's like, it's not Bob, that's the bomb. Yeah.
I watched an interview with him. He's still alive, the founder of the...
Fonzie?
Fonzie is too. I've seen him in a couple commercials. But that's what we know your career is on. Once you start doing commercials and no longer...
Jump that fucking shark and down it.
Yeah. It's a downward spiral once you do that first infomercial. He was in Canada. Bob was up there. I listened to this whole interview. Dude, he was there at like 2 in the fucking morning. Took his private jet there because they opened this all-access library of rare books and information to the world in Ontario or Quebec. And he fucking flew. He's like there just to dig through the data. I'm like, dude, this guy is like, I love this man.
Fuck that, I can't even read a damn user.
Right, right. But that's what makes him like a bitter fruit against the establishment is that he's just loaded with raw data, real information. They can't fight that, it's raw data.
Super intelligent.
Yeah, he's just smart as hell.
Jameson, that's about it.
Right? I can tell you the maximum amount to get drunk on Jameson really quick.
I think he initially even started that because of all the religious rhetoric that's in our social, oh, Bob, you're great, man. You're really smart. Are you Christian? Are you Catholic? What is it? I'm with the Church of Bob.
I do my own thing. This is my deal.
I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the whammy. That's like 3 cherries on the frickin' pull stick, man. So we're here with Red Witch Johnny, the Plums. Sharice and Rob are here chilling. We're all going to be going to Nathan P's, and, dude, you guys are going to be jamming it out up there.
Yes.
So normally what we do, we'll introduce you all when we come back. We're going to play a Plums track.
Sweet.
And then we'll come back and introduce everybody. And we've got like 32 minutes left to this episode. And we can re-air a second one if we want to. That's up to us when we get there. But until then, we'll be right back. Red Witch Johnny and the Plums right here. Beer420 at the Portal House in the bivouac, which our bivouac's on the wall now. I might put that back on the ceiling. Welcome to the oligarchy.
Welcome to the oligarchy, where they teach you not to lie, so you don't see when they are, which is the backbone of everything we have come to know as reality.
You're listening to Beer420.
Wake the fuck up!
It's Snubnose. Check out their disc. They got it available. Where do they get it?
You can get it on iTunes or Google Play. And at the shows.
Look them up. The Plums. Come out tonight, guys. Join us.
Get a hard copy.
Pick me up, sit down, fill my cup, pour me out. Oh mama, can't you see what you've been doing to me? You got me on the run, down the barrel of 38 kind. Oh, your love
Duck. They just added that to the Spreaker tool for those DJs out there that don't know yet. It's pretty cool, man. Stopping the feedback crap. So yeah, now you can professionally come out of playing a track and talk. And as you stop talking, it will pitch down and then pitch back up again. So it sounds really weird on the receiving end. So, Lance, we've interviewed you guys before.
Yep.
We've had you on Beer420, you said six
months
ago.
Yeah, 6 months ago.
That's crazy. And we had you on via Skype.
Right?
Which they also plugged in the Skype chat tools into the Spreaker console. And they changed up all the package prices.
Sure, they jacked them up real good.
No, they actually broke them up and made them smaller. I couldn't believe it. They've got like a $6 plan now and a $10 one, and then $15, $20, $100. You know, it goes up. And all it does is expand your server space, really.
Nice.
And like plugins. But yeah, so 6 months ago, and we played that track right there. And now you got your CD out.
Finally.
And folks can grab one of these for what, $5, $10?
$37.50.
$37.95.
Come by our booth and we'll sell you one for $37.95 per song.
$10.95 of that is going to the We Help Children Listen to Indie Music Fund.
Yes. Yeah. Save that kid from Bob's.
Save that kid from the mainstream garbage that they're being cookie fed every day. Oh my God, this has got a little insert too! Inside is this hidden prize. Yes, just like a box of Cracker Jacks.
So now you gotta buy that, man.
I'm talking to my screen over here. The mics are over there. That's how loud I am.
It works, man.
So you guys have been doing a lot of shows I've seen, watching your posts and the like. So you've been out and about and getting her done.
Yeah, took a month off for new music. So
staying busy.
Starting to make a run for this year. So.
And a two-man band.
It sounds like 6.
It sounds like 6, yeah. I don't know.
Band that sounds like a two-man band. Keep that ego down. Check it out.
Gotcha. There's a way to strap the two of you together and put these instruments just wrapped around you like a giant Tootsie Roll wrapper.
You need to try that one.
And then you can make yourselves into like a phenomenon on top of the music end of the phenomenon. You'd be like a visual phenomenon. You'd be like, what the hell are those two guys? Holy shit.
Have you ever seen a bull in a china shop? That shit would not work at all.
Yeah, right? Like, turn, scream, and all come crashing down. So, you guys can find them on the internet. They also have a Reverb account, the Plums. It's good to see that no hater like went and stole your name before you managed to.
Well, that's when you say that.
Did you
There's a band out there in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're the Plums, but
the Plums.
We have a loophole. It's our namesake. It's our real name.
Right.
They're the fake Plums.
Copyrighted.
So we already got the copyright.
Yeah, but you're the Plums. You're the Plums brothers or cousins.
Either way.
We're like
we just go with it, man.
Yeah. They're like husband and wife.
Yeah.
Or their brothers or cousins.
Yeah.
Well,
no, easy.
She was about to get
I know. That'll be off the podcast. Go to the show tonight and we'll tell you all about it. Oh, shit.
So, you guys, your last names are Plums.
Plum, yep.
And and I'm sure these Philadelphia guys, I didn't really check see what genre they were in, but
they're punk rock.
Yeah, they seem more like Plums as in a bowl of plums.
Yeah.
Which is two different things, honestly. Yeah.
We're like the two plums in a bag.
Right.
Oh my God. I'll say it.
You got it, man.
I'll tell you. You got balls, man. You got balls.
We've been told that a lot, so
you got plums. Right. You got plums. You got
there's 2 of us, so it makes fucking sense.
They got 4 plums. 4 plums. No testicle losses. 4 plums.
Yeah, those guys are working on all the cylinders.
Don't
worry about it.
I have actually met a couple guys throughout my life, and I don't know what fascinated them in having to tell me that they were missing a testicle, but the 2 people I ever met that I guess would have, they told me. I was like, dude, I really didn't need to know you only had 1 testicle.
Hey, how about it? How
did we get to this filter in our conversation?
Yeah, that's not one ball, and he ate mine. That was a good ball.
And the only one of them, though, told me how it happened, and I remember that it came to that because we were talking about a job we were working on a roof, and he was like, slipping on this wet felt in the morning is nothing like wet tin, because I ended up so he slid off a tin roof, and the edge of it was bent up a little bit, and it just slumped.
Oh my god.
Dude, like, just thinking about it,
There's a lot of energy.
makes me want to grab my balls and you know.
Could have went the rest of the day without hearing
I think I'm gonna shut it.
I was just like, I think I felt the tear squeeze out.
We're gonna pour a little famous one on the ground later for this.
One for the lost ball.
One for the homie.
Yeah, one for the dead homie.
One for the poor kid that went to God.
So, Red Witch Johnny, where the hell did your name come from?
I mean,
It's a great story.
This is a great story.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
This is how it happened. So, we used to have a bass player, but we don't anymore.
Shut up.
So, me and Kevin, my brother, and our old bass player Jeremy were driving around one night, and we had a 30-pack of beer. And this is right as this band started. Like, we've always all played music together, even with that guy, the drummer. And so we were like, man, we gotta have like a fucking cool name, man. Like, it's gotta be badass. Like, you gotta hear it, and people's gotta be like, that's fucking sweet. So like, we're driving around. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're like, Red Witch. That sounds sweet. Because there's a John Wayne movie called Wake of the Red Witch. And we were like, Red Witch. That sounds fucking.
I don't think
cool.
I've ever seen. I thought I'd seen every John Wayne movie.
He's a sailor. You don't have to watch it. It's not a thing you gotta watch, man. Like, it's not the best John Wayne. Yeah. So we were like, Red Witch. That's fucking sweet. So we were like, it can't just be Red Witch because there's like a guitar pedal company called Red Witch. And we're like, they'll sue the fuck out of that. We can't do that. So we're like, all right, Red Witch. So we're driving around for like 3 or 4 hours, just drinking beer. And like, as we're driving, we're like, Red Witch, like this, Red Witch that, like just saying different shit after it, trying to make something sound cool. And then we were like, Red Witch Johny. And Johnny is our bass player's dad's name, and we were just like making fun. We were like, yeah, Red Witch Johnny, that's fucking hilarious. Johnny, I think that's fucking funny. And then we were like, that's kind of cool, man. All right, that's cool. Let's wait on that. So we decided that night while we're all like fucking wasted, just drunk as fuck. And then like the next morning, we all like meet up at our bass player's house and was like, Red Witch Johnny, huh? And we were like, that still sounds cool. So I think that's our name. Like, and that's how it happened.
It has been pronounced a million different ways.
It's been spelled wrong. Like people always say Red Wish Johnny.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's a T in that.
Or witch, or they'll think it's like a witch, and you're like, no.
I happened at a bar in Springfield in Silent.
Yeah.
So introduce yourself to the listeners, guys.
Oh, I'm Michael Kimball.
Kevin Kimball.
Denton Hopkins.
We're Red Witch Johnny.
We're Red Witch Johnny.
We're Wild Stone.
Yeah, that's
But Michael is lead singer and
the best member of the band.
The best all-around member of the band.
I sing and I play guitar and I play keyboard, and then Kev plays guitar and sings some, and Denton's our drummer. Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
But downgrade the drummer so fucking
Yeah.
much.
You already kind of told us a little bit, you guys, how you got together. You're just always kind of playing together.
Yeah, like, well, me and him.
Obviously.
I started, obviously. Kevin's played guitar forever, and then I was 17 or 18, and then I was bored. I was at Kevin's house one day, and I was like, teach me how to play the guitar, man. Fucking do something. And then I learned how to play guitar when I was a senior in high school, and then ever since I learned how to play guitar, me and him have been in some kind of band. And then we picked this guy up when he was like, what, we were 15?
I was 15.
He was like a sophomore in high school, and we were like, we're gonna get this guy through like happenstance. We ended up knowing him, and then didn't join the band, then didn't quit the band.
Then didn't join the band.
Then didn't join the band, then didn't quit the band. Then we had like 17 different names. And then right before we started Red Witch Johny, we're a bluegrass band.
Yeah,
me and Kevin and Jeremy, the old bass player, started like a full-on string, like old Crow Medicine Show bluegrass band.
Oh wow!
We went and watched them and was like, we watched them and was like, we can fucking do that, man. So like, me and the old bass player in like 1 week learned like 3 different instruments and like 30 songs. So we had we booked a show on accident. Like a dude was just like, you guys want a show? And we were like, fuck it, we can do this, no problem. And then I learned mandolin and bass, and then he learned like bass, and we both learned banjo, and then like 20 songs. And we were like, we crammed for a week because neither of us had a job at the time. And we were like, this is gonna be great. And then right after that, like that didn't pan out.
Obviously.
So we were like,
Stupid Muffin song showed up.
Yeah, Muffin down. And we were like, well, no one wants to hear bluegrass music anymore. So we were like, let's go get those let's get those Gibsons back there and fucking plug that shit in. And then we started without him. We had an original bass or drummer. Cody Teehee was our original drummer in Red Witch Johny, and then he just stopped fucking showing up.
Left after about, what, a year?
Yeah, it was about a year where we'd already kind of made a name for ourselves, getting to play around and stuff, and then we were like, well, fuck it, let's call Denton. He's the best drummer we know. So,
and
present company
came out, he came out for 2 practices, and we played in Tulsa.
2 practices, we had a show in Tulsa, yeah, and then, like, we didn't do any originals, I don't think. We played, like, a 3-hour show of covers with Denton as his first show in Red Witch Johny.
Yeah.
And then, I can't even name all of it. We've had like 17 bass players.
Yeah.
And then we just decided like.
Hey, we understand.
Yeah.
We gave up on it, man.
Yeah, we didn't do like after what we had Jeremy and then like a fucking Jeremy quit and then another guy joined and then he quit and then Cub joined for a while and then he moved and then a dude played with us for a month straight. We had like 6 shows in a month and at the end of that month he was like, I can't hang, man. I can't play that many shows. And we were like, well. Fuck, I guess you're not in the band anymore then. And then we played like a year without a bass player, and we were like, this is fucking rad, man. We kind of like that. It's just us 3. Flaky. Yeah, and then our old bass player, our first one, Jeremy, joined back again and played with us, 6 months, and then quit again. And we were like, you know what? Fuck this. We don't need a bass player. So now me and...
You know what's funny is that when we interviewed Ram, the bass player was like, I'm actually a lead guitarist, but, you know,
they're making
playing bass. I'm like, dude, that's funny as fuck.
They couldn't find a
everybody that I talked to is like a bass issue, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Like Ron Blair, he too, he plays lead and bass, and he's like, yeah, I let him do rhythm and him do lead. I just play bass. I don't care. I like this shit anyway. I'm like, all right. Well, honestly, myself, I'd be like, I even, when I started learning a little guitar, I was like, dude, I honestly, with my fat fingers, I like the feel of a bass better because I didn't have to, like, hit a string that was too close to another string, you know?
We didn't touch a nerve with you, did we?
It's weird, man. Because, like, I think it was like 2 years ago, the big deal that all the indie bands were complaining about were drummers. They're like, man, they can't get a goddamn drummer. Can't get a drummer. I can't find a damn drummer. I'm
it's always been bass players for us.
Like, in the last year or two, everyone I talk to is like, bass player. I'm a lead guitarist, but I'm playing bass, and people think I can't play lead, but I can.
We've had a lot of offers to join a band.
But they're wanting to quit their current band to come play with us. So there you go. There's the flakiness again.
Right.
Way we got around it is that me and Kev, instead of like having
not every bass player is like that.
Right.
I know.
Just most of
them. Well, way me and Kev got around it is like we play out of like
we do dual rigs.
Yeah, so we do like our guitar rig and we run it like a whole guitar side, and then we run a bass rig also with the guitar rig as one giant rig, so you get all the good like deep notes. You get all that good deep stuff, and then you get all your good high trebly stuff too with the guitar. And then my keyboard, I just have it set to like you hit a bass note, it breaks fucking windows. It's a goddamn bass. So like we got around not having a bass player like that, but like, because with our band, like the way we do stuff, like there's too much like Like, I'll play a rhythm, and then Kev's, like, doing some kind of, like, lead shit over top of it. And then, like...
some kind of dance shit over top of it.
Well, like, Kevin's always doing something like that, so it always felt, like, kind of empty to us. Like, so we were like, why don't we just run a bass cab with a guitar cab?
Right.
And then, fucking, there's your bass sound, man. Like, you don't even need a bass player. Like,
right.
Especially when you got two sides.
Yeah, we're both running two bass tracks and two 412 cabs, so, like, it's loud as fuck. So, like, it makes up for it, man.
We're down to 12 minutes, 57 seconds to this episode of Beer 420. We are going to play, what would you guys like the fans to hear out of the tracks off your reverb?
Then what's he got over
there? We've got Shake It.
Play Shake It.
What do you want to...
Shake It.
All right,
you want to
Shake It,
Shake
we
It?
can do that.
All right, and are you guys up for another 45 minutes, or are you getting ready? You ready to go?
No, shit.
Prep for the show. It's like
prep for the show. Exactly.
Too much time to get wasted. So, guys, after the show goes off air, we will be back before that happens. But when the show goes off air, refresh. I want to do a shout out to Ron Blair, who's in the chat. Ron Blair says, "Welcome to Springfield, the Redwood Johnny and the Plums."
Thanks.
And Julia's in there monitoring, and Ron's laughing about the flaky bassist. I know a few of them. We're enjoying the weather, says her, and he's like, "Yeah, it's awesome weather. It is amazing out there." So come on out tonight, guys, and you can hear this in person and get to know these guys face to face. One thing about indie shows, live shows, they're in your face. They're right there. They get off stage and they're done with their set. You can run into them at the smoking pit. Yeah. You can shake their hand, talk to them. So that was one thing about my son. His mom, when he was growing up, she would always take him to concerts, and concert is a whole different experience.
Yeah, sure.
And when he came here, like I think he was 14 the first time. He actually came here and stayed with me for a week or two. And I took him to a bunch of indie live shows. And his eyes just got big. I'm like, what's the matter? He's like, he just like talked to me and shook my hand and like introduced himself. I'm like, yeah, that's what real artists do.
Yeah. They're nice.
Yeah.
There's a meme on the internet where it's got Tom Morello and he's like the only guy standing out there in the audience and he's watching Maynard.
I've seen that.
It's like that's like the only guy out there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It don't matter.
You don't know who. You know.
Yeah.
Make it.
Exactly.
Tom Riddle to watch us.
So everyone out there, put down your low-hanging fruit music this evening and get out and get some of the high fruit right here with us at Nathan P. Murphy's tonight with the Plums and Redwood Johnny. Here's Shake It. We'll be right back.
From my neck down to the ground. Won't you come over here, mama? Slide on up next to me. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Shake it once for me. Take my heart away. Shake it once for me. Trouble on the other side of town. Won't you sit over here, mama? Yeah, come on up close to me. Yeah, you know what I mean. Shake it once for me. Take my heart away. Shake it once for me. Take my heart away.
Tired of those weight loss programs that cost you hundreds of dollars? Don't see the results you're looking for?
Try Sexercise.
Get those pounds off and get off as well.
Here's some testimonials.
Hi, my name is Martha, and since I bought this exercise system, I have lost 50 pounds in a week. Boy, their book shows you how to split those pounds off fast, but not too fast.
My name is Paul, and since I got the Sexercise kit, my woman has lost 20 pounds and jumps my bones all the time. Thanks for saving my marriage, Sexercise.
Hi, my name's Bob, and I ain't got a sex partner myself, but Sexercise still works for me.
You heard them. Alone or with a partner, Sexercise can save you and your marriage while getting rid of those unwanted pounds. Act now and get a second intro pack to Sexercise for a friend. Pay only shipping and handling. Send $29.95 to helphandleit.com. All major credit cards accepted. Check. 1 motherfucking 2, 1 motherfucking 3.
You're listening to Beer 420 web radio on the web and your smartphone at www.backhandstudios.org.
All right. That was Fever to My Flame, also a Red Witch Johny song. You guys are sitting here going, whoa, those are old, man. You're like, apparently, they've abandoned their reverb on updates. But they're talking about fixing that. So
we have an official website.
You got an official website. What is that?
It's redwitchjohnny.com. Yeah.
That's official. Derpa.
It says official.
It says official.
On our homepage.
People that have known me for years will go, "What are you doing Sunday?" I'm like, Beer420 show. And now I stopped doing them, and nobody says anything. But then before they're like, "What are you doing on Sunday?" "Oh, Beer420. What time's it on?" 420.
It's in the name.
And you've known me for 4 years.
In 20 days.
In 20 days.
Yeah. 1 minute airtime. Shout outs?
Tonight's show, us, Red Witch Johny, Nathan P. Murphy's. Doors, I think, at 8. Ready the Monument, local band from Springfield will be there, and also Felling, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be a hell of a fucking show. $5 over 21, $9 under 21. Please come out, support local music. Look forward to meeting everybody in Springfield.
42 seconds. Hey, guys. Again, the Plums, Red Witch Johny. Catch us tonight. Stay right here. Refresh your page, and we'll have a new show up for you in just a few minutes. It'll be called Church of Bob.
Yeah.
With that, you've been listening
You
to
gonna
Beer420
learn today.
Web Radio. And, again, guys, get up off your couch. Come out tonight. Join us. Have a good time. Listen to some amazing music. And, yeah.
So I walked down the street and got myself a bag of potato chips. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Yes, phenomenal. Yes, it was my first bag of chips ever. It was quite pleasant. I rubbed them all over my